Hi everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. And just so you know, this channel is for those folks who are on a spiritual journey and who know they're on a spiritual journey and who would like some guidance so that they can walk their path in a good way. The last time I was in front of the camera was February, and I truly apologize to those of you who've, I said I was going to do the eclipse readings, and one thing led to another, and I got a pretty clear guidance that wasn't the right action to take at that point in time for me and for the viewers. But yesterday I got this pretty clear, like, okay, it's time for you to do the readings again, and this time I'm going to be doing each sign, each astrological sign. We're going to start with the sign of Taurus because that's what we're in, April 21st to May 21st. And then we're going to go through the zodiac until I reach the end, which would be in Aries. And this is going to be a love and spirituality reading for the month from April 21st to May 21st. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm using the astrological month instead of the calendar month. And I'm doing that because I'm guided to do it, and we'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoy these readings, and they're coming from the heart, and I hope you receive the guidance that you need. And if you would like to get in touch with me, all my information is below. Okay, without further ado, here come your readings. Hello, dear Capricorns. It is your turn for these readings. My name is Freya. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is Spirit Healer Tarot. And this reading is for the month of April 21st to May 21st, 2017 for my dear Capricorn viewers. So those of you who are returning, I just wanted to let you know, I know it's been a couple of months. This reading was inspired by a meditation that I did the other day, and what I got was that I was to do the readings again, and this time we're going to do a 4-card spread. I'm going to pick a card for your past, your present, and your future, and also for another card for the guidance for the month, so your spiritual guidance for the month, to help you walk your path in a good way. So what are the messages and energies for my dear Capricorns for the month of April 21st to May 21st, 2017? Let me say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my Capricorn's intentions be heard and answered. May Capricorns have love in their lives, balanced relationships, creative work that is fulfilling, and may they be guided towards their highest destiny. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. All right, Capricorn, let's see what the cards have in store for you for the month. Wants to come. All right, so I feel like I've explained this on all the signs. When I say that this is a love and spirituality reading, keep in mind that love encompasses all kinds of relationships. So think about which relationship is in most need of balance and healing this month, and that's probably the relationship that is being talked about. Sometimes our soulmate relationships that are strongest are, it could be a family member, a sibling, a cousin, a grandparent that is up. It could be a work colleague relationship that is up. Anyway, so just know that when I speak of love in this context, it's not always just the romantic relationship, although it could be for many of you. Okay, so the first card is your past. And you got the Two of Cups. The next card is your present. And you've got the Ace of Discs in reverse. The next card is your future. And you've got the Princess of Discs. And the next card is, wow, the energy or the guidance for the month to walk your path in a good way. And it is the Magician, the Magus. Okay, give me a few minutes to take a look at the cards and see what story is wanting to come through. And I'll be right back. All right, dear Capricorns. Here it goes. Right, the story that wants to be told. So the card of the past is this Two of Cups upright. It's a beautiful card. It speaks of balanced relationships, tender, open hearts, communication, and connection. So you're coming into the month having had an experience of this, having had an experience of real connection with someone or something. It could very well be romantic. There's this really soft quality to the card that's coming through for me. So something about, vulnerability, openness, tenderness. Sometimes it to me, this feels like the connection between a mother and a baby. That really beautiful, sweet connection that mothers and babies can have with each other in the good moments when they're not being challenged, right? This just tender quality to their relationship. So you come into the month having had this experience, and it's going to be up to you to interpret, who that is in your life. It can also be an experience within yourself. The two different parts of you that might have been in a challenging aspect might now be somewhat more balanced and more understanding of each other. We all have those different aspects of our personalities, and they may be coming into greater understanding for one another. So it's a beautiful card to come in the month with. The present moment for you, so the most pervasive energy, is the Ace of Discs in reverse. So the first thought I had when I saw this was two thoughts that came. One was, there's a gift that the universe is giving you and you're refusing it. And then the second thought was, some Capricorns are stressed out about money. Okay, those are the two things that came up. So money might be a concern for you. There may be a gift that has come in that you're refusing, and it could be a monetary gift or something of the material plane, a job offer, something along those lines. And for some reason, it's upside down. So either it's not what you want, or you're refusing it, or you're just worried about what this gift entails. And so you're not quite trusting the gift that's being offered is kind of what I'm hearing. And then the future, let me just see if there's more. Yeah, the strongest message is that you're not trusting this gift. It might be a gift inside of you that wants to come out. too, that you want to gift to the world, and you're not quite trusting whether you should give it, whether you can give it. And that speaks to this card, the future card, which is the Princess of Discs. So the Princess of Discs, when she's upright, you see her, she's got this beautiful shield, this beautiful pentacle. She is pregnant. She's got the horns on her head, and she's really grounded in her body. Princess of Discs is a very sensual young woman, grounded in her creative power, has something that she is gestating in her belly, in her womb, and it could be a gift to the world. And because it's upside down, again, it speaks to me of either there's something that you want to birth in your life, even if you're a man. Men give birth too in many creative ways. So there might be something that you want to birth into the world, and perhaps you're not trusting yourself with it. You're not trusting your creative power. You're not trusting your ability to do this. It may be tied to worries about money and finances. And in any case, and it could be that you and your partner it could be very literal. You and your partner, if you have a significant other, may be wanting to get pregnant and have a child, and all the considerations around that are up for you. So that's not for everyone. Not everyone's pregnant, but it's the metaphor, right? The metaphor of, I want to give birth to this thing. Will I be supported? Do I have the finances to do this? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's the present and the future of the month for you. And then the guidance, which is really interesting, is this: the Magician. Hold it a little closer so you can see. He's the alchemist, right? He brings things together to create new things out of old forms. He's got all the elements at his disposal, at his fingertips. So what this is telling me, let me just take a look at the card. What's interesting to me in this card is, if you look closely, see how he's bound at the ankles, right? So it's almost like he can't move, but he can create so many different things with the power of his intention and using the tools that he has at his disposal in the right ways, right? So for you, I think the message is, tap into your inner magician. Tap into your inner creative power. Trust that if you want this to be birthed, whatever this is, whether it's a creative project, a child, a new chapter in your life story, a new identity even. You might want to be creating a new identity for yourself, because there is this snake creature on top of the Magus's head, right? And the message is to trust in your inner creative genius, to work with the universal forces that are around us, to work with nature, and trust that if it's for the highest good and if it's for the right intentions, that you will be supported, that you will have everything you need to walk your right path. If this is your destiny, is to birth something, the universe will provide you with what you need to birth it. So I guess the message is, don't be afraid. You have within you the powers of the magician to birth this. So harness that this month. Harness the power, the creative power of the magician. Don't spend too much time in doubt. You've got this beautiful partnership that is supporting you, whether it's a partnership within you or a partnership outside of you. You have balanced relationships. You have balanced, harmonious community around you. you will be supported. So even though there's some energy of concern in the middle of the month, will I be supported? Can I do this? The answer is to harness your creative power, and you can really manifest what you want. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the message for you guys and gals of the Capricorn zodiac sign. Let's see which oracle card wants to come for you. I think we want the ancestors. These are one of my favorite decks. It's the Wisdom Keepers, by Rosy Aronson, and they're beautiful cards. So I think this one wants to come for you guys to give you a message for the month of April. Let's see, what is the message for Capricorn for the month of April 2017? And you got the card of anticipation. I'm going to hold it closer so you see the beautiful detail in her drawings. Sorry for the glare. All right. And let me read a little bit of the oracle deck. 41. The gift is anticipation, the shadow is fantasy, and the city, which is the highest vibration of the gift, is emanation. And the quote says, "Genius manifests whilst non-genius dreams." Okay, so let me read a little bit. My gift to you. I come when it is time for a new experience. A new world or life chapter is beckoning to you. Every cell in your body is intricately linked, just as every impulse within you is communicating to the whole of creation. If you listen carefully, you can anticipate what is coming, as well as what is truly needed. You hold the key to your dreams in your own hand, and it is your responsibility to turn that key. But remember, you are not here to manifest your dreams on your own. Allow others to participate. And take one small step at a time. Pace yourself, ask for help, rest when you need it. Don't overdo or underdo. Do not expect things to turn out exactly as you imagined, and then embrace the thrill of anticipation. All right, so what a beautiful card to end your reading with. Some questions for contemplation. Where in your life do you tend to feel too full or too empty? Do you fantasize a lot but have difficulty making things happen? Are you so driven to manifest your dreams that you burn out? How much time do you spend obsessing about the future or rehashing the past? And then share a dream with someone you trust. Let them in. Let them influence the shape and direction of your dream. Okay, so that beautifully ties together your reading, dear Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good month. And if you would like a private reading that is more tailored to your specific concern, please contact me. All my contact details are below. Thank you. Have a good month. See you next time. Bye.